on a weekday. Just a recorded version. I may have forgotten this on Saturday evening, but this thing is brewing inside of me. You might remember I talked about this asshole on a few occasions. He was the one who started the contract with America in 1993, and the philosophy was we're no longer going to negotiate with the opposition. In other words, the way we did things for the last 200 years are all over with. No meeting in the center or somewhere close in between. Obstructionist. We're going to go against you until we win. And to be more effective doing that, they entrench themselves in the state governments, try to get as many people elected as possible, especially the governors, and then you get the gerrymandering, and then they build their power. Ostensibly because they knew how the demographics were going to change in this country. So they didn't want to give up their politics, and because they're racist, they wanted to, make things easier for them as the United States became more and more normal. At least you would have expected, for once. So he's back in the news. He mentioned or stated that he believed that, of course, Trump will be indicted. And if he is indicted, and there is some type of case and jury, but he wants the jury in Florida, southern Florida, not in D.C., because he says he can't get a fair trial. They'll be after him in D.C. And he's doing this in his mind for good reason, because we know he wants to win. So, as you know, with a jury, all you have to do is find one juror who will, vote with this son of a bitch, so to speak, and you can't win. So not only is it tough just to indict the guy, but now when you go to the jury, you've got to make sure that they all agree. And this was the problem with the impeachment hearings. Trump was impeached twice, and they should have all voted for it. But they didn't. So this is a sneaky game here, because he has the inclination that, of course, Trump is guilty and he will be indicted. But he doesn't want that jury in Washington. Now, I suppose that the crime itself, whether it's the obstruction part, or was it the theft of the documents, taking them away, will depend on, where each individual crime took place. But the key here is he doesn't want it in D.C. because there are Democrats there. And this is what really stinks, because you don't have to have, a clear-cut case, or you can have a clear-cut case, and you will still lose because you have that one juror or two or whatever it is. So they're trying to make the judicial system work for them. And this is how you do it. And these are the roadblocks that get in the way of justice. And I fully expect that, there'll be a big struggle over this, because I think he will be indicted. But they're going to protect him all the way. And again, this falls right in line with the contract of America. Okay? We're here and they're there. And it's kind of like going back into ancient Greece, because trying to think. Put some music on here. You had Athens and Sparta, right? And you had the democracy in Athens, and you had Sparta, which is an autocracy. This is what we have here: Athens and Sparta, and Sparta's not giving in. This is one evil son of a bitch, and he hasn't stopped. And he's got so many of him out there that it makes it almost impossible to beat these guys. It's just, again, the malaise continues. Now, on top of that, this son of a bitch, him, yeah. And we all know he's a liar. But the problem is, I think it was yesterday, he makes the statement that there are going to be riots if he is prosecuted, meaning Trump. So they have no place to go in this thing. They kind of see, they know he's guilty. But they hate you and me so much that they're willing to accept this son of a bitch. Right? So when he says that people are going to riot, it's there to intimidate. Try to intimidate Garland. It's also there to incite. He's trying to incite his own. He's basically giving them the free pass. Yeah, there's going to be riots. Yeah, there's going to be riots. It's going to be wild. Sound familiar? Ladies and gentlemen, this is worse than we thought. This is not conspiracy bullshit. I'm a reasonable human being. This is real danger. We are on fire. And I hope that the Democrats protect themselves. They should be talking to the Joint Chiefs of Staff, whatever. They'll look into the military to make sure everybody knows their place in case there is a problem. Because all hell could break loose because of pieces of shit like this who incited. Because they know they're all guilty. He knows he's guilty in Georgia. He'd rather see it all burned down than face justice. He's putting you, that's right, you and me at risk, in danger. This is real. This is like Chernobyl. Vнимание. It's something to pay attention to. We're on fire, folks. We're on fire. Until next time, we'll see you.